Simply Southern is produced by the Alabama Farmers Federation and made possible with the support of Alabama Farmers Cooperative.
What one thing can you say about your local quality co-op store? You can trust us. You get what you need for your farm, for your lawn and garden, and the safest products for your pets. We're locally owned and operated, and you can trust that we care about our community and the people in it. So if you're a raised bed gardener, a rose gardener, or if you farm hundreds of acres, the Quality Co-op Store has exactly what you need to get the job done. All this plus friendly, knowledgeable advice. Your Quality Co-op Store. There's one near you.
What sustains us? Food? Family? Faith. Alabama farmers live those things every day. They conserve our resources, clothe our families, and fill our tables. They cultivate jobs for our communities and values for our future. Farmers grow it all, right here in Alabama.
Hello and welcome to Simply Southern. I'm Mary Wilson.
And I'm Kevin Worthington. Alabama is home to some of the best farmers in the country. Each year, the state's Farm City Committee selects one of them to represent us in the Southeastern Farmer of the Year contest. And today, you'll meet him.
The South is home to the National Infantry Museum, one of the nation's premier military history museums. Visitors leave with a greater understanding of how vital the infantry has always been to our country.
And I'm Stacy Little. Today in the kitchen, I'm going to show you how to turn a few ingredients and a little elbow grease into this chocolate chip peanut butter pie. Stay tuned.
Dothan is known as an agricultural hub. After all, it is the peanut capital of the world. And often, we don't equate farming regions with active artistic communities. But if you make that assumption in Dothan, you'd be wrong.
It's definitely a city that appreciates good artwork. From the perfectly painted peanut statues scattered all around the city to the numerous murals throughout downtown.
Just steps away from some of those murals, you'll find the Wiregrass Museum of Art. As with all museums, it's a place you can visit to be inspired by talented artists. But it's also a place where you're invited to learn and create during special events and even summer camps. With simple objects like clay, wire, and poster board, these campgoers are learning a brand new way to bring their imaginations to life. This is the Wiregrass Museum of Art's stop-motion animation week-long camp for 3rd through 8th graders.
This camp has been all about storyboarding, creating, and telling a story, right? And this is a way for us to kind of incorporate technology into what we do. So rather than following someone else's story, they're creating their own, which is so powerful.
Summer camps are just one of the many events the museum offers where students get to stretch their artistic muscles. Even during tours, visitors are invited to use what they've seen as inspiration for their own creations.
I really want those students to engage with the artwork they're seeing in a deeper way, right? Kind of elevating that experience. And so they spend 45 minutes on tour, 45 minutes in the classroom.
Pablo Picasso once said every child is an artist. The problem is how to remain an artist once he grows up. That certainly rings true. And with more than 80 special events throughout the year, the Wiregrass Museum of Art is up to the challenge of inspiring the inner artist in people of all ages.
We have programs that serve anyone from toddlers to retirees, and our mission is lifelong learning, and so a lot of our programs really address multi-generational participation.
During the monthly Art After Hours event, the public is welcome to enjoy perusing through rotating displays, as well as the museum's permanent collection of more than 7,000 objects.
We also work with Alabama artists pretty significantly, and so being a platform that supports artists creatively, financially, and connecting them with our communities, I think is something that's really special. We're impacting the quality of life here in the Wiregrass, and really, I think, creating an environment where Dothan is and can be a cultural destination.
You're sure to notice works by some Alabama household names like Charlie Tin Man Lucas and Butch Anthony, but the showstopper is The Debutantes. The masterpiece depicts a moment from a ball held by the Eureka Club, a Dothan Debutante Society.
We change out our main gallery and Bloomberg gallery every 3 months. So what you see here could vary, every time that you come. So we've had all mediums. We've had, sculpture, fiber arts, really, anything that you can imagine we have here.
You're going to find something new and different every time you come, and so we really do encourage both our residents here in the Wiregrass, but tourists as well, to stop in.
We just want to make sure that everybody knows that art is for everybody and we're for everyone, and we want everyone to feel welcome to enjoy themselves here. Even if you just come to study and sit and be in this beautiful space, you're welcome and we want you here.
The Wiregrass Museum of Art has a lot of resources for schools in and around Dothan. Brooke said she often works with teachers to help find ways to bring art into the classrooms.
And as for Dothan City Schools and Houston County Schools, there's the Bus on Us program, where the museum can reimburse the cost of up to 8 buses per school year. The goal is to ensure that cost of transportation is never a barrier to students taking a field trip to the museum.
The story of our military is the story of America. Coming up on Simply Southern, we'll learn more about the service and sacrifice of U.S. infantry members at a museum dedicated in their honor.
Bundle and save. We've all heard it before, but do you know what it really means? Purchasing multiple policies from the same insurance provider is often called a bundle. When you bundle your insurance policies with Alpha, you may be able to receive a multi-policy discount. Bundling saves you time, and the best benefit of all, it saves you money. Typically, the more policies you bundle, the more you save. Contact your local Alpha agent to bundle and save today. These Alpha Insights are proudly presented by Alpha Insurance.
Alabama is a state filled with riches, like the juiciest peaches, a summer tomato sandwich, or Grandma's pecan pie. But perhaps our greatest treasures are the hands that grow. From generations past through the years to come, Alabama fruit and vegetable growers produce an abundance we all enjoy. Alabama produce. It just tastes better.
No matter the herd you tend to, or the type of seeds you sow, Farm Bureau Bank understands the lifestyle and financial needs of our neighbors. We're here to help grow traditions, give back to agricultural communities, and offer financial convenience for your unique way of life. Whether it's personal or business, we are committed to serving you and your financial needs. Please give us a call and we'll get started today.
A farmer has to live on faith. We do all we can do, but we can only control so much.
Alabama is the second largest poultry growing state in the nation, so we're trying our best to grow all the corn we can for that.
What we produce not only feeds and clothes all of the United States, but about half of what we make goes on to the world market.
We've been able to improve yields, have some things that can help us produce a better crop. I'm proud of the product we make and proud that I can say I'm an Alabama farmer.
Wear long pants, long sleeve shirts, and closed-toed shoes. Don't be ticked. Use repellents with 20% DEET on skin and 0.5% permethrin on gear and clothing. Don't be ticked. Avoid sitting on rotten logs or stumps. Don't be ticked. Protect yourself from serious tick-borne illnesses and seek timely treatment to prevent long-term problems. No hunters were angered in the making of this film.